guys? Welcome back to the GP channel. I appreciate you guys for even tuning in. Today we have a 2008 Honda Accord. We're doing engine mounts. We're replacing two hydraulic mounts. We're replacing the side mount and the front lower mount. So let's get started. All right, so
Action.
Alright, so guys, I'm getting ready to replace the top side mount. You'll need a 17mm socket, preferably an impact socket, 10mm socket, and a 17mm wrench to remove the mount. And once you have the top bracket removed, you can remove the mounting brackets. Oh my God. Yes, so we're getting ready to remove the side mount bracket and the side mount. You'll need a 17, well, I already went ahead and removed one of the bolts. It's a 17mm bolt, and these other two bolts are 17mm as well. And we're gonna move forward and start removing the actual mount. I've got the bolts out that secure the mount. And all you do is just pull it right up. And the reason why this mount is bad, you guys take off this little cover, you'll see that it's completely shot. The hydraulic, the seal has broken, and then the mount itself, it's free. Alright, got the new mount. I'm getting ready to put her in. Just pull your reservoir to the side as such, and you just drop it in right there. I'm having a little hard time lining these bolts. Let's see if we got it. Got it. So you want to make sure that you fully start the bolts before you hammer them down with the gun. If not, you're going to be in a world of trouble because you're going to cross thread them. That could be a nightmare. Alright, got the one started in the front. Let's try this one. Alright, got them both started. Let's run them down with the gun. So we got the side mount off. I mean, it's a bracket off, and we got the mount on, but we don't want to put the bracket back on because we need to raise the engine a little bit higher to get this this mount off. All right. So what we'll do now is we'll keep the engine at this level, and then we'll disconnect a lower radiator hose. I'm gonna basically kind of like pinch it with this radiator pinching tool here to keep extra fluid from coming out. I have a drip pan underneath to catch the excess fluid, and we're just gonna slide that off. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a fancy clip that you'd have to, because this is a quick connect hose. There's a fancy clip you have to pull back so that way you can get access to, well, you can pull it off and get access to that. Just gotta give it a little wiggle. Let's give it a little light. Can't say anything. We have that off. Okay. And the there's a bracket over the engine mount, 17mm nuts, and then the mount is secured by four 14mm bolts, and then the center bolt for the mount is a 14mm as well. So we'll get that bracket first. My impact die, so I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm using a breaker bar just to break that loose, and then I'll come after it with the Alright, so we got that. So the bracket, it's basically a bracket lower mount. So we have a 14mm bolt that holds the actual mount to the bracket, and then we have 4 bolts that secure it. Right, so what we want to do is get access to those 4 bolts, and we want to take off that bracket bolt first, and then so that way you can have the mount somewhat, well, the bracket and the mount somewhat free. You can remove the fan if you want to make it a little easier on you. Well, you know what? Yeah, I might as well remove the fan. Hold on, guys. I'm going to take the fan out real quick. You don't have to remove both fans. Just one of the fans is fine. You need a 10mm. Remove the fan. There's a connector towards the bottom. You want to disconnect that. I can reach it. Alright, let's disconnect it. Pull the reservoir, coolant reservoir out of the way. And coolant fan is out. Now you guys have, whoa, well, we have more room to work. Beautiful. Alright. I'll get that loose already. Alright, and then now we have the 14mm bolts. We have 4 of them. We have 2 of them here, and then 2 of them on the back that secures the actual mount. Guys, if you notice, the mount's already, you can see that it's already broken. Let's get that off. I wish those other 2 bolts were just as easy as those first 2 bolts. Let's see. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm using basically a deep 14 with a... I'm using a deep 14 3/8 drive with about a 4-inch extension, 3-inch extension I think it is, with a long handle 3/8 drive ratchet to get the leverage I need to break those bolts loose. I've got the back, one of the back ones loose already. Should be able to get it with the electric ratchet. That one's loose. Let's try the other side. Well, it doesn't give me enough space to do it with the extended short ratchet. Oh, talk about a knuckle buster, right? Got that one out as well. All right, should be able to grab it. All right, guys. I managed to get the last bolt out. It's a little bit tight in the back, but I've got it out, and I'm getting ready to actually pull the mount itself out. It is hydraulically controlled, so therefore there's a little vacuum hose on the bottom of it. Stop. We'll be right back.
A few minutes later.
So I managed to disconnect the vacuum supply to the mount, and we got her coming out. Old mount, new mount, vacuum, vacuum. So guys, when you put the mount back in, remember to, okay, well that's, I had that clamped down. Remember to connect the vacuum to the bottom of the mount. You can always connect it once you have it bolted in, but I find that it's a lot easier just to connect it while you have it up. If I can reach it, there we go. This should be alright now. Something looks a little different, huh? This is, oh, I'm gonna put it in there. They sent me the wrong engine mount. We're gonna go ahead and get the right mount, but at this point, it's a matter of placing the mount back in, 4 bolts to hold it down. The center bolt to bolt it to the actual bracket, and then you've got this supporting bracket, safety bracket rather, that holds it from coming up. All right, so, and then obviously you would want to put your side mount back in, is this side mount bracket back in as well, and then and wrap up the job. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.